Hi friends, welcome to my next video for the stocks idea for the next week from Jan 10. I have taken out some stocks. Let's talk about first stock, which is Roblox. So if you see the Roblox since last couple of days is going down, and I did share this chart in some of the groups. So current price is 84.37, and if you buy only up 86.13. If the price sustains over for 50 minutes, then all you can buy, and the target will be like 91.87 and sell below the 83. So let's go on hourly and see how it works. So if you see on hourly chart, the price has been going down and making lower highs and lower lows. So and currently is getting some support at this area. This trend line has to be broken in order to get the target. So you need to wait until this trend line is broken, and then you can take the target for 91.87. If this trend line is broken, you can look for the target for $78. If we look at the EMAs, so it's currently trading below all the EMAs. The green one, which you are seeing, is like 20 EMA. So there are chances that it will take some resistance around 87 and 25 to 87 $30. So that's why like we need to wait until that trend line as well as this EMA is broken and it sustains on that area, because it will break, come back again to retest this trend line, and then it will go to the 91.80, 91.90, $6. So wait for this target, wait for this trend line to get broken before you get into this Roblox. If this trend line is broken and $83 is broken for first 15 minutes, then there are chances that it will go back to the 78 and $40. After that one, you can take the target of $76, which is this area, $77. After the 78.35, the next target will be like 76.92. And then there are chances that it will hit $70 as well if the trend continues, which is currently downtrend. You need to wait for the reversal. You have to wait until this area, which is 84 to 83 area, to be hold if you want to go bull with this target. So it can go either way. So wait for the price actions on Monday or Tuesday. It can work on Monday or Tuesdays. If the market is bearish, take the bear trade. If the market is bullish, wait until the price action says the Roblox is getting bullish. The second one is NVDA. So on the NVDA, let me just kind of cancel all this area. So now on the NVDA, if you see here, it's on a very good area. See here, it took the support at 272 area earlier, one time, two time, and three times, and now it's coming back again. Every time it's come back again, it's taking support, but now this support might be get weaken up. So you have to wait until the first 15 minutes. Okay, let's say wait for the first 15 minutes. If this first 15 minutes is broken, then you can take the small trade up to 269 if you really want to take a small trade, which is like 270 to 269 level. If that one 269 is broken, then you are going back to the 266, 29 and $263 level. On upper side, you have to wait for this area to get broken up. Like you can take there might be a chance that it can give up some bullish candle from at 272 levels, but it will face the resistance at the 275. So when this 275 is taken off, then there are chances, then is you can go for the 277, and upper side you can go with the 283. Why? Because if the market is bullish, you have to wait until the 272 area to get hold of. So if you're getting 272, keep the stop loss of 270. And if you are shorting it below 273, then keep the stop loss around 274. That's for the NVDA. Now let's go for the crowd. If you remember last week, we talked about the crowd as well. We said like, look at this bearish triangle it was making. We said Once this is broken, it can go further down to the 178 area, and it came on to that area, which was the previous support on a daily time frame. So now there are chances that for this crowd, it will go and make another bearish pattern and fall again. And mostly what happens on the any pattern, once this pattern is like kind of formed, is broken. So there are chances that this can go and take the retest at this area. So same thing can happen here. Let me just remove all those brush. So similar thing can happen over here. Crowd can go up to this area, which is 205 area, like this area, which is 201. It can go back to the 201 area and then fall back again, or you have to just wait for this trend line to get broken again. If you go on a smaller time frame, which is on a daily time frame, so like a 1 hourly time frame, if you see here, this been facing some resistance at this area. So unless on a 50 minutes, unless it gives some like proper closing above 193, unless it gives a closing about 193 for at least for a 50 minutes, you cannot go long on this trade. And after that also your target will be like 197 and 202. But I will prefer to go short when the price comes on a 2 level. And again, check it out, whatever your trading styles is, whether you like to go bull or a bear, you need to check the proper setup. So in order to be a bull in this crowd, the market has to be bull as well, and it has to give some good closing about 193. Then you can keep the stop loss of 195, 191.45, and then go to the target of 201. On the lower side, once this is, you can get the short at 193 level and get the 182 as your target, and the second target will be like 178. You can also take the small target of this area, which is providing some support. So sell at 193, target will be like 186, 182, and 178. Buy above 193, small target will be like 197 and 201. That will be for the crowd. Next is SKU or the block. If you remember, we talked about this this one as well last week. It was going on a sideways area. It broke the area and now taking a good support. So in order to get into this block, you need to wait until the price supports it. If you want to be a bull in this area, you have to wait until this area is broken. If you want to be like buying this SQ, wait until it takes the support from 141 for at least for an hour. If that is broken, 135 and the 121 will come within 1 or 2 weeks. So this is very good support. Let's check it out on daily, and I'll show you how it works for the block for the last couple of times. Check this out. It broke it with the like a very good gap up, and then it came back and tested. So this area is like a bull's area, and now even last time when the price came into that area, it kind of supported. So until 138 and 135 is broken, you shouldn't be going short on those block. Wait until if these support like for 15 minutes, then you can take the small target of 149. So if you want to buy this SQ, let's go on a 50 minutes. You can buy around like 137 with the stop loss of 136, provided it's giving you proper support at this level, which is 139. Then you can go and take the target of 147. If it doesn't, if the price opens up around 147 level, and if it doesn't sustain, then you can go short and you can take the target of 142 as well as 138 and the 135 ultimately. If 135 is broken, 120 should come probably in like 2 weeks. So wait for this price action to come. Short at 148, buy at 137 with the proper stop loss of $2 each, and your risk to reward should be like 1:2 or 1:3. FB, if you're going to talk about the Facebook, Facebook is currently trending between like 350 to 330 range, 320 range. Now, here on an hourly time frame is kind of making some bullish pattern. So you have to wait for this bull to take over and give closing about this area. You need like some closing at least for an hour, about 335, and then you can take the target of 338. That's a like 1% target. And after that one, the target should be this area, which is 340. So if this one is broken with the power candle for an hour, then you can go for a swing trade because the target for that one should be quite a good target. You can get it about like 2%. So probably from here, if this price breaks up here, it should easily touch 320, 342 levels as per the pattern. So you can always check that one, but you need to wait at least wait for 50 minutes. Let's wait for 334 to hold. If 334 is not holding, then it's very hard for it to reach 338. If the price breaks the like 330 area, you can see 332 coming pretty quick, probably Monday or Tuesday, or maybe on Wednesday at the latest. Microsoft. The Microsoft is on a daily time frame. Let's check it on a daily time frame. I always like to check on the daily time frame first, and then going back again on the 15 minutes or an hour time frame. So if you see here, earlier, this was like a gap up on an earning. Price was bullish. It came back again onto that area. Price went up, came back again. Price went up to this area. Now it broke it and came and filled up that gap. So this is at a very crucial level. If you see some EMA, so it's taking some support around like 124 EMA. Now this is very crucial. If it sustains, let's go on a 50-minute time frame, and I'm going to turn off the EMA. Let me turn off this EMA so we can see clearly. So every time it coming to this 319 area, is not able to hold that area, and 310 is a very crucial area. So if I'm going to say, if the price come to the 310 area, 312 should be like act as a resistance. And if this holds like $312 and $313 holds, then your first target will be like 315, and the next target will be like 318. And then the 320 is the like ultimate target. If this area is broken, 310 is broken, then there are chances for the Microsoft to go up to the 304 level. So if 310 is broken, 304 should come and test at the end of this week. But this area is very good area. If you want to buy at 310, you can buy with this very small stop loss. So that's for the Microsoft. Lucid. Let's check out the Lucid, how it's working. Let's check on the daily time frame first. Okay. So on a Lucid, if you see here, it was going on a sideways and is taking support. So this area is working as a, which is 35.92 is acting as a good support area, and $42 is acting as a good resistance. If you go on hourly, it's facing some major resistance at $42, right? So in order to get this bull, you have to wait at least for 15 minutes to give us some good closing around 42.20, right? Once it gives the closing above the 42.20, then you can hit the target of 44.62. And if that is broken, you can hit the target of 46.40 as well, right? So if it doesn't hold that level and kind of gives some like a bearish candle, you can hit the target of, first target should be like this one, because this is like a bull area as well, like 39.50, and then next target will be like 38.30, and again 35.95 level should come if this area provides very good resistance for the Lucid. So only buy above the 42 and sell below 42 after waiting for 15 to 30 minutes on the first candle. If the candle is bearish, go for a short. If candle is bullish, go for a long. And again, look for the market conditions. If market is bullish, you want to avoid the bearish trend, even though it gives the closing below the 42. Now we're going to talk about the TSM. TSM, let's go on a daily and you will see the very good price action here. So if you see on the TSM, the 126, 127 area was very good support, or like the resistance earlier, and then it provided with the power candle, it went up, but it faced the resistance in the from the past area, which was like 136, and again is coming to that area. It broke that area, retested. So, and this was the gap earlier, right? So it's coming to fill that a gap again. So if the price holds that 121 area, then only you go long. Otherwise, it will be like bull trap, and the price can come back to the 116 to the 106 area again. 116, then 113 and 108 area again. So you have to wait until the price sustains over 121. So wait for a 1 or 2 days to hold that area and then go long, because the price is still bullish. But if you're going for long around 121, then your stop loss will be like 119.50. So that will be like very small stop loss, and your first target will be like this high again, 126 and 130 and the 135 if you're going bullish on this trade. If this area doesn't hold, then there are chances that it can come to the 116 area again. IBM, let's go for the IBM here. Now IBM was like in very good uptrend, faced some resistance on that area, came back again. So it might go again here, this area, and there are chances that it can fall back again up to this area, So now, and again, it's like slow moving. So if you're like an option buyer, I would say please avoid those things, because last time when it happened from bottom to the high, it took like 40 days, right? 27 bars. So like it took like at least 1.5 months to reach to that goal from 115 to 142. So there are chances for the IBM that it may come here again, retest this area like the 142 area, and then fall again. There's some results on 24th of January as well. So that might be a chances that it might give some corrections during those time, or it might get completely bullish and it can test the 146 area, and after that the area is 151, because that's a weekly resistance. So I would say like avoid if you're an option buyer, but if you want to sell for a small, wait for an area for 142 to come and then short it if it gives some bearish candle at that area, because the price gonna move faster on a lower side if it touches the again area. So now General Motors, GM. So GM has been on a very good area. So currently last time on like 4th of June, it gave the breakout, made some like bull trap and came back again. So chances that for it to come back again and test that area is very high. And if it gives some bearish candle, so you can see this gap between this area. So this gap, it can go higher around like $64, make some bearish candle, and it can come and fill up the gap. So it can either go back from 60 and go back again and hit the 67, or it can just come up, fill up the gap for 58.38. So wait for a couple of days and see how does the price action works over here, because this is very bullish as of now, because it broke the like a very good resistance and is going on a nearly all-time high. Probably, let's see, it's all-time high. Yeah, it's probably all-time high so far. So last time, if you see on a monthly candle, it was going sideways. It broke the like $47 of resistance and then came back again, tested, and it's going again. So high chances that it can go back again to the $66 and come back again and test this area, which is $60. So wait for this for a couple of days and see the price action, how it works. Next one is like Disney. So Disney had some results and it fell on a result and then it was continuing downwards. It kind of making like a double top pattern. So this is like a double top pattern here and it's going further up. It took out all this area as with the good resistance, it's taking support. So if it comes and hold that area around like 155 area, it can hit again on 162 area, 162 area, and this area will act as a good resistance. So if you are like a bullish on this trade, wait until like come back to the area of 155 with a stop loss of 153, and you can get the target of 160 probably this week or the next week. And if you're a bear, look for the opportunities if the market is very bearish, and wait for the 163 to come, and with the 165 of a stop loss, you can get the target of 155. So it can go either side, whatever the way you want to play. It has some results as well coming in probably on 6th of February. Okay, it has on 9th February, it has a result. So we'll see how it goes. But currently, you have to, if you are bullish, you have to wait until the 155 area to come. Next stock is Apple. It's a very good stock. So see here, it's making like a double top pattern here, right? So now you have to wait for this breakdown to happen, right? I'm going to make it as a black so you can see here. And I'm going to close those horizontal lines here. So this was like a double top pattern. This is like a neckline. So there are two ways you can play. You have to wait until this area, the Apple to come over here on this area. If it comes on this area, there are chances that you can short this stock again. And again, there is one more trend line here, right? So you can technically see here, this trend line is already been broken. I'm going to make this as a green trend line so you can differentiate between those two trend line. So if you see here, this green trend line is already been broken. So there are more chances for it to come back and retest this area, because it was making higher highs every time, all-time high, and then it fell faster. If you see, there was a big red candle. So some sellers are present over here. So the chances for this to come over here and break, come to the 180, and you can take a short positions to the 170. If this breaks currently right away, which is this area, you have to wait for shorting until this is broken. Either short at 170, 179, 180, or short at like 168. You cannot go short right away at this trend line, because it will break, it will take the support, and it will trap you. So don't just break short because the trend line is broken. You have to wait for the retracement after the breakdown, and then you go for a short. Same way we are planning here. The green trend line is broken. Now it has to go and retest that the market is bullish. Don't do anything. If you want to take a short bull trade, you can, but the bear trade should work faster in these conditions. So once Apple comes to the like 179 to 180 area, there are chances that it can go down further and retest the area of 170. So you can see those movements happening in like 2-3 days, whereas the bull might take like 2 days or 3 days, and the bear will take only 1 or 2 days. So depending on how you play, you can go either side for the Apple. Next stock is PG, Procter Gamble. So very good bullish stock, very good stock, bullish. Now, but it has facing some resistance on 164 area. It's a very slow moving stock. It's facing some resistance at 164. You have to wait. If you want to go long, you have to wait until the 160 area to come and test again, and then it can go start the new journey here. So the price action should look like here, take some support, and it can go break it. which is 165, and say some results as well on 19th of January. Or what happens is breaks with the power candle, and then it come and taste the 155 to 160, 156 area. So this can come later if this 160 is broken. But it's a very slow mover stock. It can be good for the like very small scalp. Otherwise, just go for a handling pub, like some results are there. So you need to see what's your risk appetite and go accordingly. Another stock which I got request for was MTTR. This MTTR was also had like very good, like a downtrend, and it's coming on a very good area. So if it holds that area, which is $15 area, and gives them like a good green candle on a $15 area, you can take the target of $20. It will be like small trade. The reason being is like every time, if you see here, this is a Fibonacci level. Every time it comes to like, this was the low at the time, it took the resistance at 23. Second time it came, it took the resistance at 23. Third time it make this like a lower, there are chances that it can take the resistance at $20. So go with the $15 with a stop loss of $14, which should be strict, because if that is broken, $13 is coming for sure for this trade. And if $13 is broken, you will see the $11 coming. So don't go blindly, wait for the power candle and wait for the $20 to get hit. $15 is very crucial area, and $20 is your resistance. So if you are a bear, wait for the $20 to come. Otherwise, short after is break the $15, and then $13 should come next, should be your target. And after that is $10.70 is your target. That's for the MTTR. Same thing is going to happen to the NET, the Cloudflare. So if you see here, it has been what this 101 area has been working as a good support area for NTTR and ET. It's been downtrend since long, since 216. Is almost down like 50%, 53%, right? So if it holds that area 101 area, you can take the small target of 112, which can come in like 1 or 2 days. And if 112 is broken, then 126 should come first, but I would get out before 126 because 124 will act as a good resistance. So that will be like small area. Buy at 101, target will be like 112, and then the another target will be like 124. But if 101, 102, 101.57 area is broken here, that area, then you can take the target of 96 and the next target of 92, and the ultimate you want to get entry, you will get the good entry at $86 with the stop loss of $80, and that will be like for a longer period of time. So if you are stuck on this stock, probably 86 should be your area for average. I don't advise to do the average, but if you really are stuck and if you really like this stock for a longer period of time, and if you have like good appetite to buy the stock and hold it for a longer period of time, then you can buy around 86 with a strict stop loss of 80, because after that the stop loss should be like 66 should hit. That's for the NET. The another stock we talked about, I got the request, is CLX. And look at this CLX, very good price action. It made the bull trap over here on a very good area. So now on a 59.74, if it holds it at least for a $58, then go long. But the way it's coming down, then it looks like it gonna hit $50 area. So if you wanna buy the stock, buy at the 50 with the stop loss of 47 for the swing up to the $60. So buy at 50, stop loss of 47, target will be like $60. If you are a bear, wait for the $58 to break, and then you can get the target of, first target will be like 50, 335, and the next target will be like $50.25. The another stock which we're gonna talk is about CMSCA Comcast. So now if you see here, it's making like a lower high and lower lows. So here, lower highs and lower lows is kind of good pattern, right? This is like on a downtrend. Every time it goes down. So now what's the target? It should come back to the 48 and place the 46. So if it comes to the hit at the 46 area, and there's also some gap too, right? So this gap has acted as a like support one time. So it might act as a support as a second time, which is 46. So buy at 46 with a stop loss of 44 and target should be like $52, $51. Don't have much high hope on those stock because this stock is on like downtrend. And let's see on EMA how it works. On EMA also is facing some resistance on 20, 50, like 100 and 200 are like coming as gonna work as a resistance now. So not much to do on that stock. I would suggest to wait for the stock to come at the level of 46 with the stop loss of $43 and then take the target of 50. If you are a bearish, short 50 with the target of 46. Now let's talk about XPEV. This is kind of more of a confused. It's kind of not giving some good direction. Let me just kind of remove everything. Now, if you see, it's not giving some like complete good direction, right? So what I would do is wait until like get some good direction, because this is like a going on a sideways, kind of making some trap, coming down, making bear trap, again going up. So nothing much to do at this point of time. But if it comes to like 33 area, you can buy with the stop loss of 31 or $30 and then wait for the target of $45. So that's everything. If you need some another technical analysis, please comment it. And if you have suggestions, please do so. Put it in a comment and share with your friends. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks. Bye.